Hi guys, good day. Welcome to my recorded discussion for this subject, business English, with the topic or specific topic, professional work, skills, and attitude. So now we're gonna talk here or go dig deeper the discussions in terms of the terms given and also the material that I gave to you, that I sent to you to the Google Classroom, and also the module that I gave to those students who choose for the modular sessions. So now we start the professionalism. So professionalism from the root word profession. So if we see profession, this is related to a certain job kung saan you are really capable of. It means profession, that is the job, that is the work that you are master with, plus ism, kasi nga meron siyang ism. It means this is a kind of philosophy, this is a kind of system that you are doing it or conducting itself. But in the next slides, I will be discussing that thoroughly. So, profession plus ism, kaya nga nagiging professionalism siya. It means you are doing your job as you are practicing it to yourself. So, kaya nga it gives the meaning there that its beliefs shape one's attitude, which in turn can predict one's behavior. So, dito naman sa attitude and also behavior, I'm gonna show you an example for this. So, attitude is the bigger one and behavior is somewhat a subcategory of attitude. So, let's just say this is an attitude. I have here a scissor. So, a scissors. So, we have here an attitude, the entire one. So, for example, ito yung kabuuan, ito yung attitude. Siyempre naman, you are watching right now. So, let me demonstrate this one. So, this is the attitude kasi nga, ito yung tinatawag nating system, principles, the values that we are believing with. Especially, ito yung nag-shape sa atin as a person. And the behavior is, siyempre, the specific one that you are acting out. Kumbaga, ito yung pinapakita mo. Kaya nga, nagiging combination siya between this attitude, the bigger one, and also the behavior. So, if I cut this one, if I use this one in cutting a paper, so, what if meron akong papel, for example, I have here a paper, so if I will cut this paper, ganon. So, the behavior will be the cutting the paper. Kaya nga, I have here a cut paper. So, kumbaga, ito yung resulta ng attitude niya. This is the attitude. Scissor siya. Alam naman natin that the purpose of scissor is to cut. And that's the attitude. As an example, pag na-cut na siya or kinat mo siya ng paper or any kind of thing, and that's the time that you exerted a behavior. So, listen example. A certain profession. The businessman. What's the attitude of a businessman? Pag businessman na ka, dapat you have your time management. Pag meron kang time management, for sure, you are very keen in using your time. So, behavior, ito yan. If we say behavior, let's just try to visualize this one. Merong may naglalakad na businessman, then he's going to his work. Nangyari kasi, meron siyang attitude na being conscious about his time. And by the time that this person walking on the pavement and had seen a certain peso, nakita niya ng 1 peso. So, pagkakita niya ng 1 peso, is there something let's just say a bright light na nagsasabi sa kanya, pulutin mo yung piso kasi sayang naman. So, what's the behavior exerted there is hindi niya pinulot. What's the main point there in exerting the behavior? Kasi nga sa attitude niya is meron siyang consciousness sa time. Hindi niya pinulot pag-exert niya ng behavior because he knows that he probably wasting his time. So, merong attitude, meron ding behavior na nangyayari. So, that's what we call professionalism. The interconnectedness of attitude and behavior, it means that how this person acted out in his or her profession. Now let's proceed to the work ethic. So there are given meanings there about work ethic. So there is what we call intrinsically virtuous there. So if we say work ethic or intrinsically virtuous given, this is what we call moral standards. So there are moral standards follows in a certain work, a certain job that you've choose. Kaya nga, meron tayong dapat i-follow. It means we are being limited this morally. Kaya nga, as teachers, we're given this what we call code of ethics. I'm so sorry. It's very hot here because I turned off the electric fan because of it causes noise and it disturbs my recording. So, here we go. Let's continue. So, as stated here, people who possess a strong work ethic embody certain principles that guide their work behavior, leading them to produce high quality work, consistent, and the output motivates them to stay or track. It means that we're being motivated if we have this what we call work ethics. We follow moral standards. Alam nga naman that you are working but you are not comfortable because you are disobeying the rules or the policies and as well as the protocols given by a certain company or a certain employer that you are in. So that's what we call work ethic. But there are some subjects also that will deal thoroughly about this topic, or actually this is really a subject or one subject or one subject to a certain course na pwede nyo namang kuhain or will be offered to you will be if you will be in 4th year college or in any course they offer this one in 3rd year 2nd semester. So that's it. But actually work ethic kasi ito yung pinaka basic natin dito is yung the moral standards on how you're going to manage your behavior in your workplace. Kaya makaka-apekto rin in how you deal your English, especially if you are in the workplace or in a certain business company. Kaya nga, we need to go dig deeper on that. So, that's it. Next is a good work ethic fuels an individual needs and goals. So, it seems like work ethics is our gasoline. So, if we have gasoline, then that's the time that our car will go beyond the distance that we want to, because we're being motivated, and that's the time that's stated there that we can have self-respect, we can have collaboration with others, and that's the time that we can gain the satisfaction. So what the employer wants us, what the company wants us, then that's the time that we can give them satisfaction, we can achieve what they want us to do because we are being motivated by our work ethic. And that's the time there's what we call self-fulfillment. That self-fulfillment cannot be paid by dollars, cannot be paid a million of pesos, because that self-fulfillment is attained by you. You work it hard. And also you possess it in yourself as you have that attitude and behavior, and generally that is your profession, or you possess the professionalism. So what are the factors that we need to consider that we can say that there is a work ethic in you? First one is you are goal-oriented. So, what do you mean by goal-oriented? You have your target. So, pag ito yung gagawin mo, ito talaga yung gagawin mo. So, you have your goal that from Nasipit, you're going to Butuan, then that is your goal. So, it means that you are very careful to your actions. It seems like conscientiousness also. That you have this target that you wanted to do na hindi talaga dapat madisturbo because you wanted to finish it. So that is goal-oriented. That is one of the factors. Now let's have this prioritized focus. It means that you have this what we call kumbaga sa magjowa pa, if meron kayong jowa ngayon. For sure you cannot reply me right now because this is a recorded video. Kung sa magjowa pa, it means that you have this what we call loyalty. Kasi nga gusto mo prioritize isa-isa lang. Kumbaga, if you have the target to finish your school, di yun lang. Kaya nga yung iba there, so I'm so sorry for my I'm sweating right now. So, it means that kung isa lang yung target mo sa goal-oriented, yun lang yung gagawin mo sa prioritized focus. Yung ibang students kasi, they are being, for example, they're being distracted, kaya nga, parang nagiging diverse road. So, sa prioritized focus, if you wanted to finish one, yun lang yung gagawin mo. Then, the third one is being available and reliable. Availability, pag meron kang work ethic na pina-follow, generally, you adheres to protocols and guidelines given by the company, followed by the structural communication given. So, meron talagang availability. Pag sinasabi ng HR, are you available that we can have our seminar after our session, after our regular session, or yung duty hours nyo? Siyempre, if you follow work ethic, siyempre you are available. And also, reliable. Ano yung pinagsasabi ng isang tao sa iyo, especially if you are collaborating with your workmates or colleagues, siyempre, you are reliable on that. So, whatever happens, whatever leaks of communication, then you are reliable. There's some company that they're giving oath of confidentiality before signing contracts because any kind of information from that company, they are reliable. Kumbaga, they have this accountability that they need to protect. Then embracing positivism. So pag positive, alam nyo na yan, that if there is positive, but in COVID right now, we are not allowing that, this what we call positive, kasi nga pag COVID ngayon, pag positive ka na nakulagot ka. But here in work ethic, you need to be positive. What do you mean by that? That you should always possess this positive in yourself, that you can go beyond, you can work at your own pace, and also you can do job collaborating with others. It means that there's no such this what we call selfishness. Kasi nga pag nagkakaroon ka ng selfishness, then you are not helping the company. And the communication process, if you're done with your purposive communication, it will break through. Gaganon siya. So you need to embrace positivism that what the company's vision, you are helping for that. It means you possess it for yourself, na kung anong vision mo sa sarili mo, yun din yung gagawin mo. So next here is conscientiousness. So we have this conscientiousness. It means that you have this careful in terms of how you do things, how you do act with others. Kasi nga we are possessing here professionalism. Not only at home, kasi nga pag at home tayo, sometimes we are so comfortable with our siblings, we're comfortable with our parents. Pero pagdating sa workplace, we need to have careful decisions, careful on how we give our words because probably we can hurt them. So, yun. So, next is, or last is creating a rewarding system routine. So, what do you mean by rewarding system? Education kasi meron ba tinatawag tayong rewarding. Meron tayong tinatawag na reinforcement, meron tinatawag na punishment, pero hindi yun maganda, the punishment one. But it depends upon to the teacher. But back here, creating a rewarding, if you remember that your parents giving you 5 pesos, if you correct the right answer for your assignment, for example, 5 items, na correct mo yung 5, then your parents will give you 5 pesos for that. Then that's kind of rewarding system. In a company, meron din. Pag na-achieve mo to, then they will give bonus or extra bonus, ganon. They will give another incentives, sorry for the term. They will give incentives. So, yun. Kaya nga you are very hard working for that because you have work ethic. Kaya nga you are creating a rewarding system routine. That's one of the factors. Then next is the elements of a strong work ethic. Paano ba natin gawin? So if you have already those things, you have these factors. Paano ba natin gawin yung strong? Kumbaga sa Red Horse, gustong gusto nyo extra strong. Now, in your work ethic right now, how you are going to make it strong? Ano ba yung professionalism mo? For example, you are third year BSBA right now. If you are third year IT right now, if I may ask to you, what is your work ethic? Di ba? Kumbaga, saan ba yung work ethic nyo dito? Saan ba? Ano ba ang factors meron kayo dito? Did you possess professionalism? Meron ba kayong work ethic on how you are going to communicate with your friends? Especially, kasi nga pag friend, pag close, siyempre, in our own context, 'di ba? Sagpa dito, kusi dito. But to the point that it seems like we're not respecting them, that in a part of work ethic, we need to respect. Sometimes being close to somebody, we broke the bridge, that sometimes we forget this work ethic, that especially we need to build that to become strong. So what are the elements that we need to do? First is this what we call integrity. Ito na yun. O sinasabi ng DepEd that we need to have this what we call honesty is the best policy. But I think honesty is just a policy pag hindi naman sinusunod ng lahat. That's the point. If hindi sinusunod ng mga tao. Now, integrity is, as what stated there, right things at all times. Kaya ba natin yon? But actually, it's not. But if we are in the company, not to impress with our bosses, not to impress the company, not to impress to our employer, but to the point that we are working to them or for them, we need to possess this integrity. That it means that probably there is this what we call honesty that we have on us. Especially in how we are going to deal with people, in how we are going to deal with our colleagues and to our superiors. That's it. Then, next is emphasis of quality of work. So, if merong emphasis, for example, pag yung janitor, alam na yung pag-mop, alam na yung pagpunas ng salamin, like wipe it, ganun. So, if alam niya, then probably that person is happy. And that's the time that person will go beyond on his or her work ng expectation ng boss niya kasi nga alam niya. For example, gusto ng boss na, I wanted you to become more efficient in your work. Unang-una, siyempre, that person, yung unang tapak ng isang company or isang employer, or yun nga, employer, siyempre naman, that's not the master of that art. Di niya master yung work. But so on and so forth, it's keep on repeating. Kumbaga, it's a kind of exercising it more, it's a kind of practicing it more. Kaya nga nagiging ma-quality yung work na binibigay niya. So it seems like if we are in a company, we need to build this one. We need to emphasize our work. So do more, perform better, definitely go extra mile. So sometimes kasi there are some people that they are afraid to give their extra sweat, like what I am happening right now. They are afraid to go beyond, even giving their extra time. Though we are required to work 8 hours per day if you will be working someday also. But yung point naman that if we are given a chance, of if there is a necessity that we need to give our extra time, then we need to do for that, for us to have that quality of work. So we need to emphasize for that also. So next is professionalism. I'm done with that, but I will give something for this also for you to ponder na hindi ko sinabi nung una, that professionalism is this what we call conducting yourself, because profession, your job, the job that you are master with, and the ism is what we call the system that you put yourself. It means that profession, you put work ethics and you put it in yourself, then you are conducting with yourself, then that's a perfect one. It means you are possessing professionalism. Did you know that there are some let's just say they are degree holder, they have this what we call bachelor's degree, but they are not possessing professionalism? Because sometimes we can say There's some people na even wala silang degree, wala silang bachelor's degree, but they have this what we call professionalism. Because they don't know how to do it for themselves. They know, I'm sorry for the word, they know how to do it for themselves pala. Kahit hindi wala silang degree, wala silang certificates na na-receive, but they know how to handle themselves. Alam nila kung ano yung trabaho nila, alam nila kung yung pinagagawa nila, kung mali ba or hindi. If that is right or not, they know about that. So it's what we call professionalism. It's upon yourself on how you're going to do with that. But one thing for sure, to have that work ethic, strong work ethic, then you need to do professionalism. Next is discipline. Then that's one thing also that our parents keep on teaching us on how we're going to discipline ourselves. Even waking up early, that's a kind of discipline. Then it's stated there that focus, dedication, determination. Meron pa mga additionals dyan if you wanted to do. Even the routine that you have every day, that's a kind of discipline. Even washing your dishes after you eat, that's a kind of discipline. So even how you're going to arrange your things in your backpack, that's a kind of discipline. And in education, even how you're going to answer your assignments, that's a kind of discipline. And in a certain workplace someday, if you'll be working, even in how you're going to write your letter properly, because letters will be our this is a primary, our main topic for this subject. Writing it properly, that's a kind of discipline. So that's it. Next is sense of responsibility. Nowadays, a lot of people didn't care about responsibility. Kaya nga, ang daming mga tao that they don't want to have accountability. They don't want to have this what we call commitment. Kasi nga, they're afraid to have failure. But you need to do it to have strong work ethics. Pag may binigay sa'yo yung boss nyo, someday, pag may binigay sa inyo yung boss nyo that you need to do it because that's one of your responsibility that you've signed in your contract, then you need to do it. So, because that, you need to possess a sense of responsibility. Kahit yung colleagues niyo, for example, nahihimatay, one of your colleagues, nahihimatay in front of you, natumba, then, do not tell me that you will not help her or him. But, honestly, you have that sense of responsibility. You need to help that. Why? Because you are human also. Kahit wala itong sense of responsibility, but as a human being, we need to have this what we call I could not say this one in morally, as we need to love others also, as what God stated in the Bible. If we connect this in our religion, so probably that's like that. So next is doing your best if you want to get best result. So if there is a task given to you, kailangan mong gawin. You need to have sense of responsibility na, I need to finish this one. I need to finish this one at the end of the week. If that is given for, or if that thing, or the due date of that task is for that week, then probably you need to finish that week. Wala nang extension if you have that sense of responsibility. But again, you need to do that to have strong work ethic. And number 6 is the sense of teamwork. If you don't know how to work with others, then probably you are carrying the cross with you. It means that ang bigat kasi. You need to have this what we call teamwork. Kasi nga, yung tinatawag na ng 2 is better than 1. So, you need to do it. You need to do that also for effectivity and efficiency. Or efficiency. That's the thing that you need to do. Now, let me ask a question. how you're going to demonstrate a strong work ethic. Paano ba? So sorry, I need to get my handkerchief. God, I'm sweating. So how to demonstrate strong work ethic? First, you need to put your company first. If hindi mo feel yung company, then do not do that. For example, if hindi mo feel yung job mo, if you are a BA, financial, siyempre na-assign ka sa cashier. So, if you are assigned in cashier, tapos you don't feel the arena na magiging cashier ka, you don't want to deal money, ba't ka nag-BA? Gaga. So, if you don't feel the, let's just say, the ambience for it, the people around you, kasi hindi mo pinut yung sarili mo sa company, then do not do that. Don't pursue. But if you wanted, again, in how you're going to demonstrate it, you need to put yourself in a company. Or you need to put the company first, that you have that, again, responsibility. Kasi nga, pag walang responsibility, you don't care. Kagaya lang ng relationship, that if you don't have that kind of responsibility, then syempre naman, ba't ka pumasok ng isang relationship that you cannot even put that relationship first? So again, responsibly, commitment pa rin siya, di ba? Parang gaga lang, di ba? So I'm so sorry for the words that I'm used, but I know that you can understand me. But again, put the company first. Dapat yung company yung una, kasi yun yung bumubuhay sa iyo. Sino magigive ng salary someday if you don't put your company first? The next, manage your time wisely. So again, time, they're saying time management, but actually it's not time management. It's personal management. If meron kang personal management sa iyo, siyempre, you know that you are waking up early because you need to attend your duty by 7:30 a.m. or by 8 a.m. So that's it. Kaya nga stated there, be punctual. The attendance record, kasi nga yung iba pinifake yung attendance, so you need to do it properly. And also, again, the deadlines. It's better to put to put your calendars, or to mark your calendars, so that you are guided in terms of your deadlines. Next is be honest. Again, integrity, give honest feedback. For example, if nagtatanong yung supervisors about your colleagues, yung sinasabi niya, ano ba yung performance ng colleague mo? One of your siyempre your friend, one of your friend is nag-work din sa isang company that you are with, tapos nagtatanong yung boss sa'yo na what is his or her performance. Siyempre, you give honest feedback. Not to cover the friendship, but also to give the right information that the company has a right to ask also. And own up to your mistakes. Huwag mo ipasa. Pag sa'yo yung mistakes, then you need to own it. Kasi nga, sometimes there are some people in a certain company na ayaw nila magkakaroon ng mali. Even sila yung nagkakamali. It's somewhat in a certain relationship, again, somewhat hugot-hugot na rin to, na if you have that kind of mistake, ikaw yung nagkakamali, din aminin mo. Kasi nga, ikaw yung nagkakamali. Magkakaroon kasi ng misunderstanding lalo kung hindi inaamin ng isa. It's somewhat in the company also, na if you are not owning your mistakes, then others will get affected. Then, it's your conscience pag hindi mo inaamin yun. Next is maintain a balanced and consistent performance. So, again, kung maganda ka sa simula, dapat maganda ka rin sa last. Not literally na maganda, it means your performance. If you started good at work, then give it everything until the end. Until the end of life, hindi naman siguro, but until the end of your contract in the company. Do quality work, be organized, be consistent. These things are or just a few to do it, to become consistent. Ano yung dapat gawin in terms of consistent of performance? Do this, what we call beyond of your limitations. Do beyond your limitations. Then wag puro reklamo. That's it. Because kaya nga, it will affect. Sometimes there are some people that a lot of yung sinasabing a lot of mga chika yung mga sinasabi nila towards the company. But the point is, you're not giving, you're not helping your company to improve or to grow or to make it progressive. Kasi nga you're so selfish. Parang you're just minding yourself and how you're going to improve, but you're not helping the company, which is the company is paying you for your basic needs. Yun na. Next is always show respect. So stay calm and poised the way, because I know you're done already with your personality development, di ba? Pasok natin yung personality development dito. Stay calm and poised. So if there's some interviews happen, presentations happen, if you are beautiful at all times, if you are handsome at all times, then possess that one. Kasi nga kinakailangan siya. Respect. It's not what we call that you are respecting with others, but also respecting yourself. So be diplomatic also. Be diplomatic the way you talk others, the way you talk your boss. Listen to the others' opinion. So wag puro self-centric, because sometimes there are some people that they're so self-centric. Ayaw nila makinig ng ibang opinion, which is wrong yung opinion niya. What if wrong yung opinion mo, but the opinion of others are right, or opinions of others are right? Then avoid gossiping and harmful talk against others. Ito yon. So sa mga chismosa dyan, you need to tame yourself. Kasi nga, it's not good in the company that you're gossiping. Nakakasira ng relationship towards others, and it will affect to the company, and it will affect to your performance. Next is show fair treatment to others. Ano yung treat mo ng isa? Binigyan mo ng Yum Burger Jollibee, bigyan mo naman ng Yum Burger Jollibee yung isa. Huwag yung McDo, huwag yung Burger King, or ano ba yun, King Burger, Burger King. I haven't eat yet that kind of burger. Angel's Burger lang at Minute Burger, kasi nga mura. Next is, I'm so sorry for that. Next is follow the rules. So if there are some protocols given, guidelines given, you need to do it, you need to follow. Be aware of the company's policy. At the first day of work, you are given manuals, you need to read it. Follow the rules. Then follow the dress code. If the dress code for the Monday is red, then you need to follow. Then the Tuesday is, let's just say, maroon, then you need to follow. Wednesday is pink. Wala naman nung nagpipink, goro, diba? So, but actually, there are some companies that they are strict in terms of dress code, and you need to follow for that. Again, to build strong work ethic. Yun. And work with others. Cooperate. Another term, collaborate. So, pag nagko-collaborate ka, then there's what we call strong binds, and you need to socialize. Hindi naman siguro that if hindi ka tinatanong, hindi ka rin magsasalita. So, you need to train yourself to socialize others. That's it. And stay fit and healthy. Wag naman baka nagkaka-corona na, then you're going to the company for the duty, simba ko palayo. Stay fit, and also you need to take care of yourself, because sinasabi nila, 'di ba, lawas sa puhunan, then you need to do that. You need to be healthy. And personality development, ito yun, yung sinasabi ko. You're done with this subject. It's somewhat a review, but let's try to recapitulate what are the things that we can have or we can improve for this. First is the confidence. Self-enthusiasm is very important. Pag yung isang tao nagpipresent, tapos fluctuate because of the self-confidence, nako, that's a big problem. Because you need to develop it first. Why? You need to face people. Kasi nga, you're dealing people here. You're not dealing with animals. Kaya nga, confidence is very important. And this self-confidence help you to grow and help you to improve in a certain workplace. That's one of the important thing in the personality development. I don't have to define it what is self-confidence, because you know what is self-confidence already. What the main thing here is you need to know what are the things that you need to improve under the areas. Next is communication. That's why this subject is very important for you, because communication is very important in a certain company. Pag may mali sa communication, naku, lagot ka. Sinasabi niya is call, let's just say call the supervisor, pero yung tinatawagan mo, call the manager. Then you have this accountability. So it means that communication is very important. That's why you have this subject, business English, to improve your letters, to improve your communication skills. That's why in your previous subject also, when you were in first year, second year, I think you enrolled purposive communication, so that you improve already your communication skills orally, verbally, and also how you use nonverbal and verbal communications. But here we need to focus on how you're going to deal your, let's just say, technicalities, and also in how you're going to write letters. Then strengths and weaknesses. You need to have, let's just say, you are businessman and businesswoman someday. I know how you're going to conduct SWOT analysis. Then try to conduct it for yourself. If merong mga IT dito, then you can do that also. HRM students, you can do. You know your strengths and you know your weakness. Ito lang yung trick. Sometimes, kung ano yung strengths natin, yun din yung weaknesses natin. Dapat we know how to deal with that. You know, our strengths and weaknesses. Next is self-understanding. Ano yung tawag dito sa psychology? You need to have this what we call self-reflection. You need to do self-reflection so that you can understand yourself. Sana ba ako? My vision in life is to become a businesswoman, businessman by 2030. That year. Sana ba ako? Then you stop scrolling. Why? You feel procrastination. So, huwag yung gawin yun. You need to communicate yourself first. Try to face on the mirror. Tapos sasabihin mo, where am I right now? Am I doing good? Or wala na. Nawala na, di ba? So, self-communication, self-understanding. Next, leadership. What kind of leadership style you have? It is useful in the company. Why? Malay natin ma-promote kayo. Malay natin you'll be guiding some people someday. So it's very important also to have leadership. Leadership is why this is very important. Again, I need to emphasize, because you need to deal with people, and that people will help the company grow. And we need to take care also the people that involves to that company. The next is optimism, happiness. So kinakailangan merong optimism, positivism, and also the happiness that we have. If you're happy with the work that we had, then we're happy doing it, then probably we have this good output. Next is efficiency. Dapat merong efficiency that we have. I'm sorry, the dog is barking outside. Sorry for the noise. So we need to build this what we call efficiency results that we are exerting in the company that we belong. Then family and relationship, dapat pa rin. We need to develop that one. Connect the connection. Siyempre, dapat meron tayong connection with our parents, the relationship towards others. Dapat we have strong bonds. Kasi it will affect us. Nag-away ka sa imuhang bana, nag-away ka sa imuhang let's just say imuhang uyab, tapos nisulod kag trabaho, nag-wild ka sa office, then it's quite impossible. It's very quite impossible na you are effective, diba? So that's it. Then that's the whole thing that wraps up with this recorded discussions. I hope that you've learned something out from it. You can do researchers also. You can do your own improvement for this topic. And that's it for this recorded video. I hope you learned something. If you have some questions, clarifications, you can comment below, because I will post it in YouTube. And you can comment also, you can send your questions to our group chat. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.